Okay, we should be live. Yep. Putting Penny in her place. This is something I dislike, having to redo that every single time. Okay. Penny's present. In a moment I will give my weekly excuses why I'm late this time. But first the text. First something, triple check something. Oh, it's Hedera. Okay, today I learned. I don't think I'm gonna need some onomatopoeias, but we'll see, we'll see. You must stay. You can go. First we're gonna sketch. And then we're gonna save. Put away the keyboard. Grabbing he didn't get the brush sensitivity. But that's okay. We just restart. Okay, and did it do it now? Yep. So first I'm going to do some sketching before I start talking again and get distracted and everything. Though I can tell you that my back is still hurting, so I might quit as soon as I'm done. See, I already start getting distracted. This can go bigger. This needs to go like this. This is something I can use the geometric tool for. This needs to be bigger, much bigger. Okay, why are you not doing what you're supposed to do? Okay, so it has some alignment issues. Is that because of my mouse? Which is a possibility, by the way. If my mouse moves, then this is of course my pen tool is a mouse as well. And good evening. So we're gonna lock it. And then we start the line art. Right. Let's share what happened this week, today, and why I'm late this time. Seriously, I might as well just say I start around 9 because well, I think that if I say I start around 9, that I suddenly start to come late then, so that's why I'm keeping it on 8:30. Uneven sleeves. So first, what I did the past week. My back pain, of course. Still have back pain. It's I believe the official term is lumbago. I'm not sure if that's the way you pronounce it, but that's okay. It's just back pain. And yeah, that means you have to walk a lot, cycle a lot, move a lot, and not sit a lot, which is kind of an issue if you have a sitting job. Fortunately, my chair is really suited to what needs to be done with me, how it needs to be done for me, or sit or whatever. You get what I mean. Chair's perfect for me, the one at home. So I could still do my job. I just needed a few more breaks once in a while. The other option was calling in sick, and I really didn't want to do that. So, let's see. Penny. And then resting with my back, even more resting with my back. Editing went well. I managed to do a few double episodes last week. So, that was really great. But combining it with work yesterday and today didn't really didn't make really a lot of progress. Okay, I think Penny is just too tall. She needs to be a bit more chubbier. There we go. Of course, working on taxes, because it's in the Netherlands, if you have a company, you have to put in taxes 4 times a year. So I hope to get it back from my accountant this week so I can put it in. Just putting it in doesn't take that much time, luckily, but it is something that must be done before a certain date, otherwise major fines. And let's see, even more work. Went to my studio. Didn't really stay that long because the chair was not that suitable there over there, but I managed to work on my secret project, which I did show to someone on Facebook. That was just a very quick prototype, and I'm gonna do a better one perhaps this weekend, maybe, depends on the time. Resting, well, of course, even more. Then yesterday I went to work for the first time again, and it was, well, devastating to my back. I wouldn't call it that, but it was very hard on my back. It felt like all the progress I had achieved in that week was gone. So I was like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna work from home again. My back is not ready for this. I'm gonna make this a line now. I'm gonna cover it later, but I need something solid. So working from home today, managed to do a lot of backlog for my work because I was faster done with an assignment than expected, which was nice. I could help a lot of other people, which was nice. Had one client who told us to just forgive a 5-number debt because she was tired of paying it. I was like, wait, you made that debt. We're not going to cancel it just because you're tired of paying it. So that was pretty much it. And then I was like, there was Among Us supposed to be delivered today, so let's check status. And of course the company says, order now, have it delivered tomorrow. And I was like, yeah, today was the release date, I should have gotten it. And then the chat robot said I ordered an ebook instead of a physical book. And I was like, no, you already said that last time. And I'm absolutely sure I did not order an ebook. But okay, even the customer service then claimed I ordered the ebook, so I cancelled it and then got my order for the physical book again, which was also €4 cheaper now. But that company will never refund you because that company is dying. And you know the too big to fail slogans, they got too big and they failed. They just don't want to admit it. They just wanted to become bigger, and forgot customer service, and then, well, now they're going back to their roots, which technically means mostly selling books. Which is fine, but then they should at least do what they promise. But of course they claim because of issues at delivery services, and I'm like, yeah, that message has been around for about half a year now. That's no longer a temporary issue. That's just new procedure. But anyway, customer service then said, no, you ordered the physical book and it's supposed to arrive somewhere this week. And I was like, yeah, but I pre-ordered it because then you have with bold letters, get it on the day of the release. And of course, didn't get it on the day of the release. So those pre-order dates, yeah. So I think that was pretty much my past week. Editing wise went quite well actually. like said, managed to do a few double episodes. I'm at one of my favorite parts of the 5th book in Dutch right now. Let's see. Yeah, I have one other favorite part, but that's really at the end. And I'll get there soon enough. It really won't take long. And I also prepared my book for the Dutch libraries. It's if you want to have your book in the catalog of the Dutch libraries, you have to send 2 copies. And then they will review it because they get 20,000 books a year and they can't get everything. So a group of very dedicated experts will see if the book is suitable for Dutch libraries. So I am gonna send them in, but I have little hope. And that's partly because of what happened yesterday evening. I had applied to a group of professional illustrators and I was denied because they consider me not good enough art-wise and not professional enough. So I'm quite upset about that because I've heard that before, that I'm not a professional, and at the end, probably the only reason I'm not deemed a professional is because I don't have a book contract through a publisher or that I went to art school, because that's what all those so-called professionals have in common. They all went to art schools, they are established authors with book deals or drawn for magazines. And well, I didn't get a contract from a publisher, but I did get established as an author by self-publishing, by selling my books, and I'm taking commissions or other assignments with art. So that means I have income from my art and I need to pay taxes over that. But apparently that doesn't mean you're a professional. You're still an amateur when you're registered at the Chamber of Commerce and you pay your quarterly taxes. No, you're not a professional then. The fact that I host workshops at a museum and have been asked to return multiple times because they were so pleased with the results means I'm not a professional. The fact that I have art students means I'm not a professional. The fact I have a weekly webcomic doesn't mean I'm a professional. So it makes me wonder, what the heck is a professional? And they say my art is not good enough and I can reapply when I get better. And I'm like, I'm 40. How much better do you think I'm gonna be? I'm not gonna be Don Lawrence from Storm. Beautiful art. And passed away, rest in peace, but amazing artist. I'm not gonna be that. So, and I do know one of the people who are in that group, and the art they made is just a very generic, classic illustrator art. Watercolors and charcoal in a very, very childish style. And I'm not saying she's bad, she's a good artist. But seriously, if that's considered professional, why am I not considered professional? It's probably, again, you didn't have an art education, you didn't have a publisher behind you. Well, that means you're not a professional. So yeah, that it's quite upsetting that you hear people a lot say we need to have new blood in the art scene. There needs to be changes, and every time I say like, "Hi, I'm here. I'm an artist. I'm professional. Maybe not the biggest yet. Maybe not the biggest ever. Maybe I'm not gonna be big. And I'm absolutely not the best one ever. But I'm here." And they're like, "No, no, but not you. We want everyone but you." There are a few other people I know who also don't have an art degree, all self-publishing because no one wants them. Their art is amazing, but nopes, they're not professionals. I'm reading chat right now. Yeah. So you find a job, you find uh, income, but not allowed because there isn't a building attached. And yeah, the Cobra Art Group wasn't a professional in the beginning either. Yeah, but somehow, somewhere decided they were artists after all when they got famous. But little me, nah, not a professional. I'll tell that to the government. Guys, I'm not a professional according to these professional illustrators, so I don't have to pay taxes, okay? Oh, that's a finger too much. This is, well, it is the right hand, but it's simply not working. I'm gonna need an extra sketch for that. Yep, it's indeed we don't need new blood. We need new blood that will walk in goose steps with us. Or they follow our every steps. Oh wait, this is a better view. But not pointing at the nose, please. I gotta sneeze. I hope I managed to mute in time. But seriously, I've noticed it before. Wonderful talent is being ignored. I'm not talking about me, I'm just talking about wonderful talent in general. They need to go indie, never gets from the ground because they are not deemed professionals. It's very demotivating. Need to lock you. Need to do the window right now. But I already said it on my Facebook to someone. If I ever do get famous and published, they will not be invited to my release parties. Because I was not deemed professional enough to them. Well, then they are, well, way above me. Apparently they are way above me, so then they don't want to go to my parties. But I bet they do want to come then. I hear a bleep. Why am I hearing bleep? Someone's bleeping. Why is someone bleeping? Someone bleeping? Someone's bleeping. Something is bleeping somewhere. This one's closed. This was not the bleep. Oh, if it's you that bleeping, that's fine. No idea why you bleeped. Because I'm not getting any notifications or something special or something like that. So, if it is you, can you do it again? And tell us what you do and why you do it. And then I'll see if I see anything changed. Meanwhile, I need to zoom in. So it should be that screen. Yep, 2 notifications over there. Yep. Thank you. Now I can sleep peacefully. I don't really mind bleeps as long as I know where they're coming from. Okay. Text gone. Sketch gone. Multiply, lock it. And hydrate. It's the drinking game time. Drink, drink, drink. I decided to make a drinking game. We all hydrate together. Some bit redder, more orange. Apparently I missed a spot. Yep, missed a spot over there. So, while we're talking about the drinking game, what are we drinking? Currently, I'm drinking water. And I've almost already ran out of it, so... Homemade lemonade. Iced tea. We should make something special for the drinking game. But my plans for this week, besides editing, is sending my book to the Dutch Library Association. As long as my back allows it, and that means very minimal cleaning up in my for my new studio and in the old studio, of course. But that really depends on how much my back hurts. So that can be any amount. I'm gonna make this purple anyway. I have to work on the web shop again. I have to work on my secret project. This might be it actually. Also, my refrigerator died today, or technically yesterday. It's still on, but it doesn't cool anymore at all. So luckily, I'm very blessed with a family very nearby that just cleaned out their refrigerator, so there was space for my stuff. And the new refrigerator is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. Time unknown. So we cleaned out the freezer. It's, by the way, not the refrigerator, it's the freezer. The freezer that died. So and the refrigerator is on top of it. So the refrigerator is mostly empty because we need to get it off tomorrow. And then the freezer will be picked up and the new one will be delivered. If the refrigerator is still running, you better catch it. Yeah, well, currently, I think even I'm faster. Considering my granny state, aka my back pain, that's quite ironic. That's the window. And I'm gonna do some wallpaper for the... First we're gonna make it a little bit greenish. The freezer was about pretty much more or less 15 years. It's not really that old for a refrigerator. It's a decent... Always pick this one. It's a decent age, but I rather had something longer lasting. This is fine. First we're gonna copy it and shade it. Wait, that's the wrong one. I need to do it up here. There we go. Bit here, bit here. Ooh, I'm gonna add some blush soon. No Smile Chan. Smile Chan is hidden behind the hand. For my new studio, by the way, I bought a new... what's it called again? Webcam. And I have to see if the overhead placement I created is working. But I won't know that until I get a chair. Because that's something I'm really missing in that space. I only have one chair, which most people find enough. But I have two desks, and one isn't a very easy movable chair. So I need to get me one on wheels. And we have plenty of those in my studio, so... And now I'm gonna need some red blush. And I need to make it bigger. That's a bit too big. Bit too high. Okay. I need an outside wall. And I'm just gonna do that the easy way. First like this. I actually only have this program for this little feature. The computons. Because that's something you don't have in Clip Studio Paint, or at least not these patterns. But for pretty much everything else I'm using computons now. Clip Studio Paint. That's a bit too brown. Right, so we need some green right now. And then we need the Hydra brush. Even though it's not this one technically, it's close enough. Just double check if I didn't miss another brush, but I believe this is the only leaf brush that looks like a Hydra. Oh, drinking time! Need a spot for my drinking thing. Even when I have the space of the world, I always have too little space. Okay, opacity needs to be 100. Then scattering needs to be more narrow. No spacing. Shape dynamics. Okay, now it just needs to be okay, but this needs to be dark then. Color dynamics. There we go. That's exactly what I need. Just a tiny bit smaller. Shape and pressure. Okay, and then I need this needs to be a bit more scattering. And if it goes like that, and then we need to go from top That's a bit too much. I just need the spacing a bit more. Wait, that needs this layer. And then I need... Oh, I did it on the wrong layer. Oh well. That happens. Then I need... It's not that terrible that I did it over my wall. That's okay. I can live with that. I just need to hand shade it now. And this doesn't need to be a wall. Motion blur. Angle is downwards. And now I need to do some hand shading to give it some depth. It's not much, but it just gives a little bit extra. I do wonder if someone will come by and like, wait, wasn't this wall all Hedera? Because when we got painters, we actually had I made a comic about it, and like, oh wait, you're the house with the painters from the comic. So yeah, that does happen sometimes. And now I just need, because this layer does nothing. Yes, you can go behind this, and then I can do like this. Make a nice gradient. And then I just need to delete and delete over here. Just need to delete it over here and here. Yeah, I think might need some text, an onomatopoeia, or P in English. So text back. But how? Wait, it actually needs a window, but there was just a window upstairs or something like that. We all know Hydra goes everywhere. Also, when this was removed, and I'm very grateful I got some help with this. I couldn't have done this on my own. Someone came by and like, oh, do you have Hydra? You need to remove that. That's very bad for your wall. I was like, no. Are you sure? Is that why we're removing it? But it was a helpful guy. He wasn't that old, and I was like, oh, thank you very much. I didn't know that. Well, good thing I'm removing it. Sometimes people are a bit too helpful. I probably have been too helpful with a couple of people lately as well. We're looking very lost, and I was like, oh, are you looking for a webcam? Because this is the one I have, and I'm very satisfied about it. Yeah, but we're looking for a wireless webcam that can stream to our telephone. I was like, at least the ones on this wall don't do that. But I sincerely doubt there actually exists a webcam that can stream wirelessly. It is possible. I don't know everything, but I was like, I don't think what you're looking for actually exists yet. Okay, so first we need to make it a bit small. Then we need to make it a bit bigger. And then we need to make the tail a bit. Wait, what I need to do is get the tail from here. That's a bit too much. Need to zoom in. Oh, seems I missed a little piece of white, but I will remove that afterwards. And then I need to go to this layer. But this is, by the way, an accurate representation how removing the Hydra actually went. Just pulling it and suddenly the whole wall went down. You guys can go text check. And I am noticing the toll on my back, so I am afraid this is the end. Well, first of course I need to do the upload the text and text check and everything. And 3 and that. partly wanted to integrate Alex in this because he is allergic to Hedera, but it just wouldn't fit. It would be too cluttered, unfortunately, because about 5 minutes in he had an allergic attack. Where's my mouse? I'm missing my mouse. Here's my mouse. Okay, this is the text. Can you all guys see it? Let me check in screen. Yeah, you should be able to read it. Oof. Oh. Seriously, I'm done with this back pain. I'm really done with this. It isn't that bad anymore. I mean, I can move around again. I can walk some stairs alone. Going to the restroom isn't pain anymore in the literal sense of the word. But sitting in the same position for a long time is no fun. I am getting better. It usually takes about 4 to 6 weeks. And I'm in week 1.5 right now. Heading 2. And I'm really Doing good. But I'm just so tired of all the pain. And thank you. And thank you. And thank you. Okie dokie. That means I can save this. Memory full again. It almost feels like it gets fuller, easier the more often I use this. But it gets emptied every time after I'm finishing, so that's not the issue. And the issue is not my computer. The issue is that this program is too old to deal with big files. That's why I'm using Clip Studio Paint as well. I'm using Clip Studio Paint for the actual artworks nowadays. Though I sometimes do switch from program to program. Because Clip Studio Paint doesn't have all the features that I need. I'm getting a suggestion for a better title. So we're gonna follow that suggestion. Because it is a better title. See, and that's why I draw with other people who sometimes have great ideas. So, there's nothing else I can do at the moment. And like I said, my back is really nagging me right now. I'll let you know whenever I can be online again. I've said I wanted to stream again in the weekend. I want to do it Thursday. As long as I don't have a chair, I can't even sit properly, so that's no point, it's no use. So I don't have anything to 3D print at the moment. So yeah, I'll just say till Tuesday. And if I happen to be able to stream sooner, then hooray, I guess. So I'll be seeing you. Bye bye.